Our word for today is righteous on this, the solemnity of Saint Joseph. This from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 1. Now, this is how the birth of Jesus Christ came about. When his mother Mary was betrothed to Joseph, but before they lived together, she was found with child through the Holy Spirit. Joseph, her husband, since he was a righteous man, yet unwilling to expose her to shame, decided to divorce her quietly. We need to stop there and we need to examine this. Joseph, before the Lord has revealed anything to him, Mary comes back from her visit with Elizabeth, clearly pregnant. Joseph knows that the child is not his. And so he has this obligation in front of him as a righteous man. This is his reputation, this is his way of life. He has always followed the law, he has always been a righteous and upstanding man in the community. That is how he is known. What is required of him? To have her stoned to death. Both she and the baby within her womb would be killed in this way. And so he comes to the decision that he would divorce her quietly without exposing her to shame, without letting the community know that she is pregnant by someone other than him. So, what does this say to the community? What he would be quietly saying by not saying anything is, this is my baby and I'm not going to take care of it. So now who is the shame on? The shame is on him. He would be considered what we would call in these days a deadbeat dad. Saint Joseph, this righteous man, this man with this fabulous reputation, this son of King David in the line of David, now would be known as someone with no honor whatsoever, would be shunned by his family, by all of those around him. And yet he was willing to do that so that Mary would be spared and so that the unborn child in her womb would be spared. He came to this decision without the revelation that was to follow. And now we continue on. Such was his intention when, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, Joseph, son of David, don't be afraid to take Mary, your wife, into your home, for it is through the Holy Spirit that this child has been conceived in her. She will bear a son, and you are to name him Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins. When Joseph awoke, he did as the angel of the Lord had commanded him, and he took his wife into his home. Brothers and sisters, when we are called to a great thing, the Lord allows us to be tested in a great way. There is no doubt that Joseph is being tested in such a great way. The conversations, the agreement that he and Our Lady had arrived at, that the kind of relationship that they would have, and now all of a sudden she comes back from her cousin Elizabeth visit with her, and she's pregnant. This has tested everything, everything that that their life together had been based upon. And after that testing had truly proven his righteousness toward God, not just the laws of God, not just the laws of the scribes and the Pharisees around him, but his absolute fidelity to God, no matter what the situation. Then the revelation came, the relief came, and the calling came, and the clarity of the calling came that yes, he was to be the one, the protector, not only of Our Lady, but of the Son of God. Righteous, our word for today.